Hi, welcome to my tube. My name's Marge. I'm a Heoka empath. Evidently, my brain and my mouth aren't real wired. I'm not all sunk in yet. Haven't really fully grounded into my soul sack for the day from my night shift. I'm a lucid dreamer. I believe that our spirits go out into different dimensions to look at our life and its path and how we should go from, past, present, future, getting different perspectives on it. We're always getting little Easter eggs, what they call them, little things in the background that give us clues, red flag, green flag, caution, Astrology does it too. Mercury just passed in front of the sun. It's just, to me, it's neat just to see people get more and more excited about this stuff. More, because where the energy is directed, that focus, the object grows in potency, and that tells me more and more people are starting to look at astrology. It's the counts that I see. I was just watching Magi astrology, Magali, I think that's how she pronounces it. Not sure. I don't know. She looks like she reminds me of a Stephanie or something like that to me. Nice lady. She's real smart. We got similar processors. So I was watching her premiere. She's having technical issues. I bet she has a Mac. I could help her with that. I've tried to send her or let her know on comments that I'm tech support for 5D. I can help. But what are you going to do? Just offer and then leave it there. Tech is glitchy, because we're glitchy. Because we make our reality, and people are starting to second guess themselves, and they're starting to see things like they've never seen. And dogs got up this morning. It ain't middle of the morning, about 4 to eat, and I couldn't go back to sleep. So I was watching this 90 minutes from Australia, I think it was. It was an American version. They're not that big into freedom of speech here in America land. So there's a story about Epstein and stuff, and now my purpose of these videos, they're kind of threefold. Trifecta reason, really. It's a diary. It's a vlog. It's a diary for me, and Mom has memory trouble, so I don't know if I'm gonna get that or not. Hopefully not, but if I do, I want a count record of my history. So here it is. Then it's also a diary because I got a couple of nieces that I don't live near, and this is an account of what my life is, why I wasn't getting to hang out with them in real life and tell them the stories in real life, so I share it here. And 3 is because, well, everybody wants to be heard, right? Everybody has that right. Everyone wants to be heard, and it's just like, I've always fallen into this percentage of the population that doesn't count, the discounted population, and it's just like all these things are coming up, and it's just like, the country did this and the country did that. I'm like, yeah, I freaking know. I've been a part of that history, and so is my mother. I watched a story also this morning about how the adoption and the foster system started because of Native Americans just separating families and children, and that, that fear is in my mother because it happened to her literally happened to her, and then when the court custody happened, it woke up that fear of family lines of history in her, and so the tarot was extra, and it created a great deal of stress. And when people are under a great deal of stress, it sends them into different frequencies, because we're just like, information is just like a radio, whatever I say here, it's just like a radio, a song that I've heard, a tune that vibrates with my soul and my essence. And when I share here and somebody else hears it, it's just like somebody hearing a song for the first time, and they like it too, I'm just a microphone. I'm just a data collection point and a microphone to regurgitate information that we all get from, have our access to source, God, higher power, whatever you want to call it. It's bigger than us. Make sure we don't got control on a lot of stuff. Really, I mean, we have free will, but we don't got in control of stuff. There's a big difference. So more people are tuning in to the new age song that everything is woo woo, you know, and technology is glitchy, and I don't know if the engineers are making account for that because they're so logically minded, you know, and you know the shamanic resonance of the earth is raising, and so is ours. As above, so below. It's not like we're gonna stay the same and the earth is gonna change. That's stupid. Everything changes all the time, constantly, and it can either get more positive or it can get more negative. And the powers that be, the controllers, have kept it in a very negative, gross environment for a very long time, and that's not nature's way. That's not what nature intended. Nature intended cooperation is nature's way. You know, we would be able to have a lot more powers, a lot more abilities. More people would be more psychic. More people would have the ability of telekinesis. More people would, you know, maybe people could fly themselves, you know, levitate, stuff like that. I believe in all things possible, or possible, because, you know, all this stuff that people say, oh, that doesn't happen, that doesn't happen. It's freaking happened to me, man. So people discount my whole life because they don't want to freaking deal with the emotions, their emotions related to things like they can't believe that a man would rape a baby at 10, 11 months old, like happened to me. I can't believe it either. It's freaking disgusting. And then people say, no, 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 don't talk about it. Don't talk about it. Or that people would take a little girl away from her parents and give her to somebody else, you know. It wasn't a better environment for her. But whatever, she has her gratitude in her heart. She don't know, so it's her life, and I don't really want to spoil it for her, you know. But these are the things that are changing that should never have been. Never have been. You know, I saw this stuff in the media all over the place. Oh, this state says now animal cruelty is a felony. Freaking never should have been. It always should have been. You know, anybody that hurts kids, another person, an elder, animals, is a freaking, it's an imbalance. And it freaking makes them a dangerous threat of a human being. I'm here to freaking teach people how to read the imbalances in people, whether they want to see them or not. Because my reality has never been what I wanted it to. I didn't want to have that experience as a little freaking baby. I didn't want to, you know, have the other sexual abuse things, but I stopped it. I got to an age, you know, I don't even like dudes. Well freaking would you? You know, and a lot of girls were there when their accounts, there were girls there too. It doesn't matter. It's not wickedness is not gender specific. Wickedness isn't gender specific at all. And people need to stop saying men are this and women are that. And it's the imbalance. If there's a woman that's more balanced in her masculine or feminine, makes them do weird things. Same with men. They're too much in their masculine or feminine, makes them do weird things, you know. But now people are just allowed to do whatever they want. They're starting to, you know, because they're not having to suppress their emotions or feelings, and it's beautiful to see. I freaking love seeing old dudes in high heels, man. You get it, girl. See, I just don't know what they want to be. You look great. Whatever you want to be called, you know. Do it. Live your best life, because maybe if people were allowed to do that when they were younger, it wouldn't get all contorted and twisted in the dark. And perverse in the dark. You know. Always, it's just, it's not people with money that are a problem anywhere or any kind of thing. It's the void of spirit. It's when people are so full of their ego, so full of their desire to be filled up by external materialistic things. There's no room for spirit. And spirit can be replaced by many things. Alcohol, sex, food. You know, if anything's not done in moderation, you know, where's the discipline in that? You know, you gotta be disciplined. People just running around doing whatever they want. And I've lost friendships because I wasn't disciplined. And these are the woes I get to bear, you know. These are the pains I get to, will not carry with me. I just need to learn in my next, or, you know, whenever moving forward to having friendships with other people. You know, if I want to feel like I can say anything or do anything, that, know that there are people that aren't from that environment and they don't respond well to that. So things that I say are extra offensive to them. I'm just like, that's another thing. Offense is on that, Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So is offense. It's all how people see it. It's all how we see things. It's all our perception, I have never been... I always wanted more like a best friend, I'm always... and just wanted to pal around with, and I never really been like, oh, sex, yeah, get the sex. I want to go out. Are you going to go out and get all the sex? I've never been that. That's freaking... Even when in high school, I thought it was weird. And then when I got older, and I freaking just... I'd go to bars and watch people pick up on people and just talk just junk. Just do nothing you people are saying or true to each other, and then you're doing it just for a freaking... some sensations, just chasing sensations. It's all just stupid to me. And if the sex is good enough and people are tolerable, then you'll just, keep doing it, maybe get married, have kids. You're not doing anything else, right? I don't know, that just has gone on for so long. So, and people are finding out that it's all empty chasing sensation stuff, and come here, Papas, and stuff, come here, Peepas. Come on, Tata. Excuse it. Come here. Come on, buds. Almost done. Come on, Papas. Come on. Go sleep at night. Cuddle buds. I get your itchy buds. And so people are finding out that stuff isn't working, So I think it's great that more people are doing meditation and stuff like that. And a lot of people are having to, A lot of people things are happening in their lives that are freaking switching their gears, I never thought my life would stop the way it did, but it had to, because I had to be able to look at it for a hypersection. And Mom and I had to get cool and close and stuff like that, you know what I mean? We did that, and now we're ready to move on to the next chapter. So, anyway, I think that's all about all I got for now. Hope you have a rad morning. Peace.